morning and welcome to day 6 of Vlogmas. Today is a work day, as always on a weekday. I am actually going to get some dyeing done today. I'm going to get I've not got a lot of dye to order in at the moment, so I'm going to get that done up. It's not even a full oven, it's 3 trays. But at least it'll be done then, which is quite nice, and kind of clear the decks of dyeing that needs to be done before the pre-orders end. So that'll be good. And then while I'm doing that, I'm going to try and start getting on with the clubs, I think, getting on with prepping those. So a bit of an admin-y day for me today. I popped quickly, well, I had to go to the post office this morning because normally Tom takes my packages to the post office on his way to work because he goes past the delivery office. But I completely forgot to even mention to him that there were parcels this morning, so I needed to take them. Fortunately, on a Tuesday, my next door neighbour, who, as you'll learn during this Vlogmas, is an absolute star, she drives the kids to school because her youngest, who's 3, has a art class of some kind in the morning, so she drops the kids off for me on a Tuesday morning, which is lovely, which means I actually had time to get to the post office. My delivery office is only open from 8 till 10 every morning, which by the time I've done the school run, if the kids want to walk, which they normally do, by the time I've done the school run and got back from the school run, it's tight to get over to the post office in time. But this morning it wasn't an issue because I didn't have to do the school run again. So I went and did that, and then I popped into Sainsbury's because I am on a desperate hunt for a new Christmas mug. I just want to add to my Christmas mug collection. I want a new Christmas mug. Can I find one anywhere? No. I've been to Tesco's. I've the big Tesco's Extra as well, and they didn't have anything at all really. I went to Asda and the only things they had were kind of Disney themed, and I'm not a particularly big Disney person, so that doesn't really appeal to me. And I thought, great, right, I've got to pop into Sainsbury's today. So I popped into Sainsbury's, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not a single Christmas mug on the shelf. So yeah, I am in a hunt for a Christmas mug. Let me know if you see anyone. I want something quite big. I like a big mug. They did actually have one Christmas mug in Sainsbury's, but it was quite a small Robin mug, and I want something big. I want a big Christmas mug. I just want it to be fun and Christmassy. I don't want it to be like a brand theme. So like I don't want something that's themed around Marvel or Disney or anything like that. I just want it to be a generic, fun Christmas mug. So yeah, I want a Christmas mug and I can't find any. The supermarkets are letting me down this year. Right, looks like my tea has finished brewing, so I am going to get that sorted. I've not really had any breakfast this morning. I should probably grab a bit of breakfast, and then it'll be sat at my laptop working out colours for next year's clubs.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little prison shop, when the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop. But somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, from this Christmas on. From this Christmas And somehow we knew that we'd found something true, and that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on, from this Christmas on, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas on.
Yarn is nearly done, it's just in for its final set, so I will show you that when I take it out and rinse it and hang it up to dry. I was dyeing Tale of the Flopsy Bunnies, Tale of Tom Kitten and some Lonely Mountain. That's what I was dyeing today. And I have also done all of the mood boards for the Rainbow Mini Club for next year, so I'm quite excited about that. I'll pop this side quickly so you can see them all. The biggest thing was working out the colour sequence, because some of the months will need to be a mix of colours, because obviously there's not 7 months. So we've got kind of red, and then there's a red orange, and then an orange, and then an orange yellow, and then a yellow, if that makes sense. So I have done that, I've planned it all out, I've got the mood boards all done, and I'm really happy with them. So here they are. I'll show you. We have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. Future me is going to hate me for making myself edit that. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. It will be available. I'm going to do 10 gram minis, 20 gram minis, sparkle will be an option, DK will be an option. Yeah, that's the plan. So that is those. I am in progress with the Discworld Club. That's going to take me a little bit longer. I'm trying to work out the best way to do the mood board. I'm a little bit nervous about using actual images because I'm worried that someone's going to suddenly turn around and say I'm using copyrighted images and blah, blah, blah. But I'm not actually selling the product. It's just an inspired by thing. So I don't know. There's always some grey areas around that kind of thing. So I need to do a bit of research. I need to have a little think. But I think I've got my 12 kind of inspirations, and I'm kind of on the way with some mood boards. I want to talk to a couple of people and see what they've done in the past and what's worked for them. But I think I'm nearly there. So that's all good. But I'm about to have some lunch, and I thought I would open my advents. So I've got my day 5 of Henny Penny Makes. The colourway for day 5 is called Friendship. There we go. Oh, gorgeous. Getting more red now. We've gone from kind of really neutrals into browns into oranges, and now we're starting to go into more orangey reds. That's lovely. I'm definitely thinking I'm going to do a habitation throw with this advent calendar. So tempted to cast it on. Tempted to cast everything on. And in fact, talking about casting things on, I've been reading the comments and responding to the comments from, I can't remember if it was yesterday's video or the day before, when I opened the Corner of Craft sock set and I was talking about, do I cast it on or am I going to be sensible? Not a single person so far has suggested I should be sensible and not cast on. Everyone says I should cast on all the socks and just enjoy myself. So I may very well be doing that. And then the Lonely Knitter Star Wars Advent is, the colourway is called Sidious. Ooh, we've gone even darker grey. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet. Each day is very much a tonal so far. So I need to have a little think about a project that would work really nicely with a tonal fade. But it is gorgeous. So that's that one. Oh, and then there's my little scrappy swap. Ooh, which I can't get the tape off. Ah, it's now stuck to me. Here we go. Ooh, we have dark greeny teals. That's lovely. Matches my jumper today as well. Right, I'm going to have some lunch. I'm going to get that yarn finished off and then I've got to go and collect the kids. We are cooking the mystery vegetable tonight. So I'm actually going to film a little bit of Tom cooking our dinner, and I'm going to help him as well. And the mystery vegetable, because I thought that would be fun. So I hope it is.
Good evening, and welcome back to Giddy Vlogmas. So I am Tom, for those who can't remember or haven't seen me before, and I have been tasked with telling you about cooking the mysterious vegetable, which may be endive or maybe chicory. I'm not entirely sure. So I will tell you a little bit about that in a minute. But first of all, an introduction to what we're cooking as a dish, which is chicken. That's what we're doing, chicken. I've already prepared it. There it is. That way. There it is. And it will very soon be going into the oven. It's just in kind of like a sticky glaze with like brown sugar and balsamic vinegar and stuff, and then we'll put some nice festive pomegranate seeds on it at the end, just with some sweet potato wedges and some mysterious veg on the side, so it'll be very exciting. Hi, me again. So stuff's in the oven. We're now ready to talk about endives slash chicory slash mystery veg. So I've done extensive research on how to cook endive slash chicory, etc. Which is, this research has consisted primarily of listening to Helen read out her comments section from previous videos, and then briefly Googling endive slash chicory and how long it should be in the oven. And I have concluded it should be in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, maybe a bit longer. Some of them had crazy times. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop them in half. Here's some I prepared earlier. And then what I'm going to do is, on top of the halved endives slash chicory, I'm going to put this mixture here. Now this mixture consists primarily of a slice of bread turned into breadcrumbs, and as much parmesan as I could be bothered to grate, and some salt and pepper, and I'm going to put that on top. So hopefully it should be very splendid. It's primarily, I think, parmesan in there, with only a small percentage of human finger, but hopefully no one will notice. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put that on top, drizzle it with some olive oil, and then put it in the oven, and hopefully everything will be ready at the same time, and then me and Helen can enjoy it. The kids won't eat it, and only I will like the endive. That's my prediction, and only I also will like the chicory. So let's go and see what happens. Right, so stuff is nearly ready to come out of the oven, but before we get stuff out of the oven, I thought I would do a very secret, just between you and me, very secret joke of the day. Now, I'm sure Helen won't notice later when she's editing that this has happened, so we might get 2 jokes of the day, you never know. Anyway, here's the joke. What do fruit use for their walkways? Well, the answer, of course, is pomegranate.
Time for the results of the mystery vegetable. Everyone, what were your thoughts? Arthur?
Absolutely terrible and smelling.
Tom?
I loved it.
Jasper?
I hated it.
In fact, Jasper found it so terrible. He also didn't like the chicken. He also didn't like the sweet potato. He also didn't like the coleslaw. And he also didn't like the mystery vegetable.
Yeah.
So he's now having fried egg on toast. We have a policy. We have a policy in our household where if they try everything on their plate and still don't like it, then we will give them an alternative. But if they refuse to try things, then
No pudding.
there's no pudding. Yeah.
What did you think of the mystery vegetable?
I'm split with the mystery vegetable, to be honest. I didn't hate it. I also didn't love it. Like, it was all right. I was worried it was going to be too bitter for me, but actually that was fine. It wasn't too bitter.
I was kind of the same with the pomegranate seeds.
You like the pomegranate seeds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the same as you, the lychee.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It's very close to my prediction, but not quite my prediction.
okay, good. There we go. Yeah, I wouldn't actively seek it out to purchase again, but if it was on my plate, I'd probably eat it. There's one more thing we need to do before we can end the vlog for today, and that is...
Joke of the day! Joke of the day!
Joke of the day!
Joke of the day!
Joke of the day?
Why did the chicken cross the playground?
I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the playground?
To get to the other slide.
Oh.
The chicken always get me.